just feel like the twist or the turns were not really shocking as much. Hey guys, welcome to Back with Better Studios. My name is Adeshawa. Today I'm going to review a Netflix Nigerian movie which is Tokunbo. Tokunbo tells us about an ex-car smuggler who is tasked with delivering a kidnapped kid, or else his family will face the consequences. Starring Gideon, Okeke, Darasimi, Nadi, Chidi, Mokeme, Funlola, Rahim, and others. Directed by Ramsey, Nouah. Starting with the story is okay. It highlights action, thriller, betrayal, and also if you watch this movie, your adrenaline might pump up a bit, just a little bit to an extent, and also it has this well deserving end, coupled with with the fact that the bad people got what they deserve. But with the story, I just feel like the twist or the turns were not really shocking as much. It was like we knew everything was coming, like we are not shocked or surprised at all. The surprise element was not really a surprise element to me. So the actor's performance, starting with Gideon Okeke, his Tokunbo in this movie, and yeah, he did a brilliant work with his performance. He did well, actually acted well, and for him to act, the Yoruba guy, even speaking Yoruba, and it was fluent in his mouth. Yeah, he did a good job. He really gave us a good performance, sincerely. To Funlola Rahim, I would say that her character is one that she always like kills, not like kill literally, but she always does a good job with that kind of character. It's our forte, like the strong-willed person, the principled person, the person that she knows what she wants and she's always going to get it. That is the kind of person her character is. Her character is Fola Shadi, the kidnapped kid mom. So she gave us a good performance. She is the newly appointed governor of Central Bank. So you can imagine, the aura, the power that she came with in this movie. So yeah, she gave us a good performance. And one thing I liked about her performance, aside the fact that she was, showing, she was exuding, power, being principled, alpha female, she also really connected to her emotions, when the tears were dropping and all of that. So yeah, good performance. And to the slap she gave Raymond, that is what they call a neat slap, because he really deserved that slap. Next is Darasimi Nadi. She is the kidnapped child in this movie, and Darasimi Nadi, she is one talented child actor. She gave us a good performance also. She's this cute little girl that knows more than her age. She tries to be, act like an adult. So yeah, Darasimi did a good job with her performance in this movie. Moving on to Chidi Mokeme, he played Gaza in this movie. Imagine his character's car in Shantytown, but this time a Yoruba man. So that was his character in this movie. And I like the fact that even though it was a bit similar to his character in Shantytown, but to me, I could just still feel the difference. When I saw him, I just remember that, oh, he played Scar, but I could not peer how, like, okay, he did this here and did that there, or just maybe how he played the two characters. They were actually like quite different, how he portrayed the two characters. So that's what I really liked about his performance in this movie. Gaza is this kind of person, a bully, gangster, no mercy man. Yeah, he did a good job with his performance. Next is another villain in this movie, Majid. He played Raymond. And yeah, Raymond was the bad person, the wolf in sheep cloth in this movie. I would say that he acted well. Yes, he did. But I did not like the fact that we did not really get something like tangible, like a motive why he was actually doing all that. We know that, oh, maybe it's because of money and all of that, this, that, but still, I know he was speaking to one Caucasian man or Asian man, and I really don't know. But they did not really say something. They were just like, oh, that they need to sign the deal. Then he was asking for time and all of that. But I did not really get something, even with those conversations. And one thing that just actually came to my mind is he wanted to triple the money, but the facility he provided for that child were really that low grade. I was like, how now? Or maybe because he just didn't care. Yeah. So that's just it about his performance in this movie. He gave us a good performance, but I felt that we did not just get why he was doing that, like how, why. Those questions were not really answered in this movie. So yeah. The next actor is Tosin Adeyemi. If you watched my review of House of Gar, you will be familiar with that name. So here in this movie, she played Tokunbo's wife, and she gave us a good performance. Her emotions, she lost her child. Her child is actually very sickly. Then she lost the child. The emotions, the pain, the grief, the weeping, the wailing. Wow. She really, yeah, she did a good job with her performance. So the production of this movie and some few other movies has showed us Nigerians, even Africa as a whole, that with good money we can execute amazing film project. It's so noticeable that good money was put into this production and they did a job well done. Shout out to the production crew. The cinematography of this movie, I'm like, I like it. Like, I love it. The camera angles, the picture quality, everything about the cinematography of this movie is so amazing. Speaking about the camera angles, I remember a scene where Shadi and her assistants were coming in and they just showed their legs. I really like that. Like, that scene alone, like, gave us, like, told us, see, someone with command, with power is coming, and she's just coming to take over the place. So yeah, I really like that part. Also, the scene she was in the helicopter, crying and just trying to reach to her child, which is not possible. I really like that scene. And also the part where the car was diving into the water. I'm like, okay, Nigerian filmmakers are really doing amazing things actually. So yeah, good work, the production, the cinematography of this movie. So the things I like about this movie, the first is going to be the continuity. I like that nothing was out of place, that I did not notice anything out of place. So yeah, it gave a realistic feel. I like that. And also the second is that I like how the scenes were placed after each other, especially in the beginning part, because in the beginning part there were different angles of things happening, and I just like how they were placed after each other. It was like I was trying to solve a puzzle. What's happening. That's how I felt when I was watching the beginning part. Also, they did something again with having the audio from the previous scene continue to play into another scene. I really like that pattern, and I found it very cool. Another thing I like that I paid attention to was Adunni's character. She is a woman that has a beer parlor, and she had this dark patches on her cheeks, like from bleaching. That's what her character, portrayed to be. I like that because if you see, these aged women, some of them like bleached in their early years, and because of that they are left with the dark patches, around their faces and all of that. So yeah, I really like that they included that in Adunni's character for physical attributes. So yeah. Good job. So the things that made me raise an eyebrow in this movie. The first is the content of the text messages Tokunbo was receiving. I had to pause and read and understand the text before I could continue. So I wish they were showcased on the screen. Then the person between scenes would not be needed at all. That's that. Secondly, the fight scene. Was I the only one that felt that Gaza was beating Tokunbo in a mindful and demeanor, and very careful way? Or was it that he didn't just want to waste his energy on Tokunbo because Tokunbo is a lost cause? He has been driving all the while, his head has been dipped into water, he even passed out. So maybe that's the reason. So still on the fight scene, the point where Gaza was beating Tokunbo, to the point he retaliated, that it was a bit stretched out for me. In my opinion, that was too long before he retaliated. That's just it. And yeah, the point he retaliated, the point Tokunbo pinned Gaza and locked his neck. I felt that was not smooth at all. Like, it was noticeable that Gaza let his guard down. Maybe you have to go and watch that scene again. Like, he did not do anything, so Tokumo could hold him and lock his neck and all of that. So what I'm trying to say in excess is that there was an opening for Gaza to defend himself against the pinning from Tokunbo, and he did not. So that scene, that part actually was not that smooth. Us seeing it was not that smooth. To me, it was like, okay, you know what? Like, the director said, them, okay, oh yeah, beat him now. Okay, pin him down now, or something like that. So it was just noticeable that they were trying to act the fight. It was not like they were fighting, if that makes sense. I'm not saying it's not smooth at all, but it's not so smooth. Yeah. So guys, this is my review for Tokunbo. If I'm to rate this movie, I think it's just going to be a 7.5. Yeah, a 7.5. That is going to be my rate if I am to rate this movie. So guys, my name is Adeshewa, and please do not forget to subscribe. Just down below, hit the subscribe button. So till I see you in my next review. Bye bye.